Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to get started. Yeah, I'll catch you later, though.
Just the man I've been waiting for.
Oh, hey, I'm...
I know who you are, that's my job, but you don't know me yet. I'm Andy Kisner, Director of Player Personnel.
Nice to meet you, Andy.
Likewise. We're really happy to have you in the building.
Thank you. I'm ready to get to work, though. Love the culture you guys have here. I think it's gonna be a great fit.
Well, that's our belief, too. So look, we've got a lot to do today, so we gotta get moving. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Coach Carter!
Hey, Miss AK.
So, you probably already know this. It's not like you're a rookie or anything, but as Director of Player Personnel, I take great pride in making sure my players are taken care of on and off the field. Take a request, community outreach opportunities, travel plans, anything you can think of, I can help with it. I'm here for you.
Okay, bet. I appreciate it. Like I said, the culture here was a big part of my decision.
Well, it's not just me. It's throughout the entire organization. So let's get you into gear. We want to give you a chance to make sure you got everything you need for game day.
Thanks, Andy.
Of course.
Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black.
Hey, man. Did you hear about the trade news?
I just saw it. Can you believe this?
Look, I started believing anything was possible with player movement when Joe Montana was traded to the Chiefs. I was not ready for that as an 8-year-old Niners fan.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know what this means, though, right? You're gonna be stepping in as the man. They're gonna give you the chance to shine as a starter, and you gotta be ready to take it and run with it.
Come on, Sosa. You've known me long enough to know. I'm ready for my moment. I'm ready to be a star.
All right. I'm ready to watch you put on a show.
I appreciate it, Sosa.
the gold standard. We are going for gold. Ready, ready?
Hey, the new man in town is here. Welcome to the squad, big dog. I'm glad you wanted to be a part of what we building here.
Nah, it was an easy choice, man. I see the potential this offense has, and I really feel like I can help take it to that next level, you know? I knew this was the place to be.
Good, because I wasn't trying to come out of retirement after 1 year. I know you have a lot of untapped potential. I told the entire office and staff we needed you in this building.
Hey, I appreciate that. I'm ready to put the work in.
Well, it's time to put that work in. What you do in practice and in the preseason gonna set the tone for the type of season you have. Let's make it a good one today, all right?
I'm ready to go, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Vikings and the Raiders coming up next.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. First carry for the former Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. A good throw right there.
And Charles, this first preseason game is kind of a get-your-feet-wet type of exercise. The starters will likely only go a quarter or so and then watch the remainder of the game. So what would you be looking for if you were a coach on that sideline?
Well, I think that since it's a get-your-feet-wet type of exercise, the game plan is going to be fairly simple. And what you want to see is how your quarterback has absorbed things. Is he making the right reads? Is he in control and calm while he's out there? And just going through the simple exercise you've given him so far and trying to execute well here in the early going.
To throw on 3rd down, Bernard. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's a good throw right there, and I know it's just the preseason. Let's face it, these reps are important for him. He's trying to run a new playbook, hopefully mesh with his new receiving core. I know it's a lot to ask, but so far, he's looking pretty good.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Bernard. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 18 yards that time to push him off first and goal.
Precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. One more time with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs punching it in for the yard away. And the Raiders will jump on top. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, like I said, the tone for the game for them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. On third down, Bernard. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there. So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long? Off-play action. Bernard. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Off the play fake. Bernard. Open man, that's Renfro. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. For the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was their defense that really made the statement.
This is the final push. You're on the verge of superstardom. Now's the time you either become a legend or just another number. Congrats on the well-earned ratings adjustment. Next step, 99 Club.
Yo, Andy, I want to get involved in community outreach a little more. You think you could help set me up with some opportunities?
Absolutely. You know, I think it's great when guys who are new to the organization are eager to get involved. It is such a great way to build a relationship with our fans.
That's exactly what I want to do. The fans have been awesome from day one, and I really want to give back.
Well, that's fantastic. I'll definitely make sure to get you all that information. That way, you could get some opportunities beyond what you're doing with the entire team.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you, Andy.
My pleasure. It's what I do. And hey, who knows? Maybe a Walter Payton Man of the Year nomination is in your future.
That would be an honor, but right now, I just want to find a way to make a difference off the field.
All right, everyone. That's it for today. Hey, man, you gotta do your homework tonight, all right? Get some rest. I mean that. So, how you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed, Coach.
That's what I like to hear. Hey, man, you've been gaining momentum all throughout camp. And it's clear you got the physical gifts to be a really special player.
Thanks, Coach. I'm ready to be a big-time playmaker for this team.
Oh, I know. Bruh, the things you do out on that field, oh man, can you turn some heads. But hey, you gotta remember, there's always another level you can get to. And if you do that, I just know our offense will explode.
Just tell me what I gotta do, Coach.
Well, for starters, you gotta carry yourself like you're the top dog. That means on and off the field. And you gotta prepare yourself that way, too.
I got you, Coach. I haven't put the playbook down. I got it with me right here.
I believe that. We just gotta keep seeing it on the practice field. Eventually, that'll lead to game day. Hey, man, I'm excited for this season. I know it's gonna be good.
That's what I'm here for, Coach. Let's get out there and make some noise.
Let's do it.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Raiders and the Dolphins.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field.
Let's go now.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Operating from the gun, Bernard. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. A good throw there, and that's what you want to see from a quarterback trying to cement his spot as a starter. Now, worth pointing out, we're expecting to see this group for the first half of this game only, so they'll get a little more run than they did last week.
Yeah, this is kind of the new normal, isn't it, partner? Because we've gone from 4 preseason games to 3. So this is more like the dress rehearsal game, although there are a few teams out there that use that 3rd game a little bit more now because there's a bigger gap from the 3rd game to the opener. But what you want to see? 1 half of crisp football, a game plan in place, and guys really running through it the proper way.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off play action. Bernard out to his left. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Bernard. It's complete to Cole. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Oh, that's a great throw right there. And this is why this organization felt like they could sign it.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Bernard forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After one, 7-3 the score. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On 3rd and 2, Bernard. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cole. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd down and 4. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Once again, it's Jacobs. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Off play action. Bernard. And that'll be incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Got an open man, Keelan Cole. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. throwing to start the drive. Bernard. And a pass complete to Waller on the out route. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a... So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll find Moreau here. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Looking deep for Adams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Bernard rolling to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Keelan Cole, 71 yards. And the Raiders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will. You're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do?
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there. Throwing to start the drive. Bernard. He's got it. Touchdown. Devontae Adams. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last two drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Both these teams last year, identical 10-7 records. Both were playoff teams that went out in the wild card round. But the big difference, last year, Josh McDaniels was the offensive coordinator of the Pats. This year, he's the head man in Las Vegas. So this, a game he's definitely had circled on his calendar. To throw on third down, Bernard. The open man here, Renfro. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. Throwing on 1st down. Bernard. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Off play action. Bernard. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Bernard. And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. A reminder, opening weekend definitely in sight now. Thursday, September 8th, that's when it all gets going. The defending champs, LA Rams, hosting the team that many think could win the AFC, the Buffalo Bills. Charles and I will be there, and then we got some great matchups on that Sunday as well. Kansas City and Arizona, Raiders and the Chargers, and on Sunday night, Tom Brady, yeah, he's back, and his Bucs are heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw. Bernard. Flushed out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They go play action here on 1st down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bernard. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Bernard. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bernard. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. Potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 21. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bernard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his own. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Holding. Offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. The partner under the lights in prime time. This offense, they gave the nation.
It's Madden NFL 23, where division rivals will clash in the AFC West. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, and it's all up next.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we start the new season with an AFC West Division battle right out of the gate between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gunn, and we welcome you to week one of a new NFL season. And, partner, no waiting around for either of these teams. We are jumping right into the season with an AFC West rivalry game between the Chargers and the Raiders.
And so much attention on the AFC West as we head into this season. Both of these teams fought their way to winning records last year, and the division was tough then. Very similar teams. Remember, Las Vegas snuck into the playoffs at 10-7. Los Angeles just left out at 9-8, and they had that winner-take-all game.
The new-look Raiders offense ready to go here in 2022, and it will not, of course, be Derek Carr at quarterback. He moves on after 8 seasons, and in is this man, the 5-year NFL veteran.
And in my mind, this is going to be a hard transition. You're going from having a quarterback who's been there for a while, kind of ingrained in what's happening, to now making a hard pivot and going in a different direction. There's a lot on the line, and there's going to be a lot on this man's shoulders, especially here in this getting-to-know-you period.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jacobs going to try the middle. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Looking to throw. Bernard. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter.
You certainly talked about it. You alluded to it. He's shown flashes over the last 4 years. That's really been it at this point, a very small sample size. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, thrown another 4 scores on the ground. It's certainly a limited body of work. But now, for at least one season, he's the man here. And it's the opportunity he's been waiting for.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Bernard. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Bernard. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 19. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. A little juke. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way. We are seeing an offensive line as as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Back to throw. Bernard. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams from 8 yards out. And the Raiders are on the board here first in the season opener.
All right, give him 6 on that one. Touchdown pass.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Bernard. Caught outright by Renfro. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. After 1-7-0. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Partner, you bring up the challenges. Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a flair for the big moments. 2 of his 8 wins, they came in primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates, relating to them. Can he also make the most of his talents as the guy?
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 55 rushing yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. A CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His 2nd year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told him
that he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Hindsight is 20. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
The offense on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and a mile. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to get the football back at their own 17. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
4 yards remain for second down.
Back to throw. Bernard. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down. Bernard being chased out left. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
48 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they'd take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Looking to throw. Bernard.
And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
8 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May. And then
so here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Good strength gets him a little extra and gets them some breathing room as he's tackled shy of the 10. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Bernard. The throw taken in by Cole. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
62 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
On first down, Bernard. Open man, that's Renfro. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now as a starter.
he sure did, because he went on and on about how Derek Carr is the definition of a true professional, and how despite year in and year out noise surrounding Derek Carr about whether he was a Super Bowl caliber starting quarterback or not, Carr never wavered, showed up at work, tried to unite the team, make everyone better, make himself better, and he said he wanted to be that same kind of presence now that he's a QB1.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Bernard. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Looking to throw. Bernard out to Cole on the right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Bernard. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bernard. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Looking to throw. Bernard. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Oh, yeah, that's a good throw right there. This is a big game for this man at quarterback. He's a QB1 to start the year for the first time in his career. And he's determined not to let this opportunity get away from him.
Here's Jacobs. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run right here with Jacobs. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Jacobs, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They run it with Jacobs. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
You know Carter Landry is on the sideline smiling after that one. Remember, the former tight end joined Manny Kahu'e's offensive staff this spring, and he has been a big advocate of getting the tight ends involved in the passing game.
Yeah, we remember him as a solid tight end in this league for a number of years.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Running is Jacobs. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll indeed take a knee. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Jacobs now. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are closing in on a win. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And this one features Josh Jacobs. He was steady for them on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. First carry for the former Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 24 carries, 126 yards, and a trip to the end zone as well.
Well, they set a nice tone in Week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the...
Bernard churning, and he lost the football. points, 1, 2, and 3, and their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now a carry for Jacobs, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The tackle made at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bernard. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Bernard. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night a treat, a Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. To throw on 2nd down, Bernard. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. The Raiders at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. But hold everything because Darren Waller, the tight end, appears to be injured on that play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And finding Keelan Cole. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tries to move the chance that time. They had a completed under double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. J.J. Watt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 34. Going on the ground with Jacobs. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Bernard. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Bernard. And he comes back with 1 complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Off play action. Bernard. Touchdown Raiders. Foster Moreau, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Gets out of a little bit of trouble there with a shifty move. He'll take it up past the 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. After a week's worth of preparation, probably not prepared for this. You throw the pick 6. Throwing after the interception. Bernard. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw again. Bernard. Catch made. It's Moreau. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Operating from the gun. Bernard. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. With 2020.
The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Off the play fake. Bernard. He's got him in. Complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Running it with Jacobs. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Bernard gets around him. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. On 1st and 10, Bernard. Over the middle, complete. It's Cole. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Looking to throw on second down. Bernard. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. From 17 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Oh, that's a big-time decision right there.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped.
73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Bernard. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. Back to throw. Bernard got an open man. Keelan Cole.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Bernard throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
A first down for Devontae Adams in his first season with the Las Vegas Raiders. As the previous 2 years in Green Bay, he led the NFL in receptions and touchdowns, and he's building off of a 123-catch, 1,500-yard season. Now, of course, in Raiders black and silver instead of Packers green and gold.
Second down, Jacobs once more. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Off play action. Bernard. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
So the Raiders now down by a field goal, under 1:20 to go. He's back to throw. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. On a bad time late for a poor throw, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And the Cards have just about sewn up this football game. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And we
It's Madden NFL 23. Up next, we'll see Ryan Tannehill. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Titans and the Raiders, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 14 carries, 91 yards.
He's really been somewhat special to watch this season and brings a real unique element to their offense. Even with defenses focusing on him all year, he still sits 4th in the league in yardage. Hard to come up with an answer for a back playing as well as he has been. They've got their work cut out for them in this one as he chases another big week.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Bernard eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, Ethan.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Jacobs going to try the middle, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Bernard. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Play action. Bernard. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his team.
He threw the 3 interceptions in last week's ball game, and now on the opening drive here, he throws an interception. So a bit of a troubling trend. See if he can fix things. 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup. Down. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bernard. And this one too low. The Raiders have 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. Back to the running game with Jacobs. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Bernard. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Bernard. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams with career touchdown number 75. And the Raiders are an their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start first. Bernard churning, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
He's got Renfro on the out route.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Some good games coming up here in week 3, the first weekend.
Throwing on first down. Bernard, the open man here, Renfro. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Bernard on the move to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, Bernard. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. So a touch. And we will skip. We get right back to this week. On 1st and 10, Bernard. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Bernard. And it's complete to Adams. Touchdown! Devontae Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were losers. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's got it to about the 40.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? We're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk-reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at it, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken it. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run it with Jacobs. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. They'll come
first. From the gun on third down, Bernard. Three-quarters in the books. Back now in Nashville, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin. So out come the Raiders. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 97 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Off play action. Bernard. Flush to his right. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. Here's Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as good running gets him to about the 44. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Buying time to his left. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And it was his interception. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Bernard. And that will be incomplete. And now here come the Raiders. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a first throw here in overtime.
seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Off the play fake. Bernard. The throw taken in by Cole. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Looking to throw. Bernard. And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Off play action. Bernard steps away. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Throwing on first down. Bernard working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On first down, Bernard. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Bernard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open out on the left side. This is Cole. Touchdown, Raiders. Keelan Cole, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are on the move. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And a very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 20 carries, 130 in the yardage department, and a touchdown, 2.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
On 1st and 10, Bernard. Catch made, it's Moreau. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Bernard. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Tyron Johnson. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. And some space here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Throwing on 1st down. Bernard throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cole. The Raiders at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Bernard. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, Bernard. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 33. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They go play action here on 1st down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He's got Cole on the slant. And he's going to get this down near the 25. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Bernard. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Bernard.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter started. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
To throw on 2nd down. Bernard. Room here to run.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback who's scrambling around actually takes off and runs downfield. And that's exactly what he did.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Jacobs now. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is caught. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 70 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 33. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now the fourth-round pick out of Georgia, Zamir White. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Looking to throw on second down. Bernard. So a little extra time to ponder this third. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this. The Raiders heading out to take over. Running is Jacobs. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run right here with Jacobs. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This was a really nice display.
It's Madden NFL.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. Now first carry for the former Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Bernard looking deep for Adams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. There's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use in every way.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak. They've got the open date on their schedule next week, so this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Bernard. Oh, the slant connects with Devontae Adams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26.
The Raiders at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Off the play fake. Bernard. And it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. Bernard. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Bernard. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd and long. Bernard escaping the pressure right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did it.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun, Bernard. Open man, that's Renfro. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfro, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep.
Off the play fake, Bernard. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a mistake there, Charles, from the rookie pass rusher.
And oftentimes when you make the jump from college to the NFL, you have to adjust to the rules. But in this case, the rule's no different than in college.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Bernard. That's caught by Hollister. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Bernard. It's caught here by Adams.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have...
And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had 3 touchdown passes.
Play action. Bernard out to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
But give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on second down. Bernard. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football, because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And some room to work. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Adams.
Previous play is under review.
Touchdown number 70.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Once again is Jacobs. Nice little juke. And down he'll go at the 25. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Off the play fake. Bernard. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders offense ready to go. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Back to throw. Bernard steps away to his left. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Jacobs. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bernard. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. George Karlaftis. His 2nd sack of the night. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Back to throw. Bernard. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to...
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The partner under the lights in prime time.
You inside yet?
I just walked in. This place, bro, it's legit.
You earned it, my man. Congratulations. There's a lot for you to take in.
Yeah, but I can already tell you picked me a winner here, bro.
Hey, it's what I do. Gotta make sure my guy's properly taken care of.